Hello everybody! We are playing Disney Dreamlight today. I really hope that's not too loud. I'm gonna go check my stream. I'm gonna open my own stream, as we always do on this channel, because I don't know how else to make sure that everything's going well. Okay, I think it's a little loud. So let me see what I can do to turn that down a bit. Okay, is it as loud? I think that's better. We're gonna open the stream again because I go in and out of it because I don't want to have me echoing in your ears. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think that's a lot better. Okay. Yes, I think that's good. Okay. Much better. Okay, hi everyone. Sorry about that. So today, as you read in the title, we're gonna be decorating my Wild Tangle. I'm very excited to because I've been waiting to do this one for a while. Yeah, I'm very excited. I am gonna try to go away from my mic a little bit because I feel like I'm being a little loud. I'm very happy today, so I'm uppity, I'm loud, I'm, you know, everything that I love to be. I'm going to try my hardest not to show you what I've been working on. I have finished almost my entire valley. Again, I'm going to try not to show you much, but right over here is the only spot I have left to decorate in my valley, which is very exciting to me, except my item limit, I've almost hit it. I can do, so I'm on a computer, I'm on Steam, and my item limit is 6,000, which I know a lot of people can't do, so I am sorry about that, but because I'm able to, I go to 6,000. So I am about to hit the 6,000 limit, but I want 100 spaces left open so that if things need to spawn or if a quest has me putting things down for decoration, I have space to do it without it freaking out at me and me having to delete things. So I'm trying to do that. I will be doing a video on it once it's done to show everyone. So yeah, so that's what's happening there. So as soon as it's done, you will get a video on it and I'll show you my tour basically. Hold on, I'm gonna turn off my speakers. Might be loud, I forget. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Sometimes it's really loud and sometimes it's not, and I always forget what's gonna happen. In other news, I think I figured out my mouse and keyboard situation. So that's better today, and I finally get to use my quiet keyboard and mouse, which I'm very excited about because I love my quiet keyboard and mouse. So yeah, so we're just gonna jump right in because I'm really excited. I feel really inspired to decorate, so we're just gonna get straight into it. This I did for a Dream Snap. I had another house over here, but that one was supposed to, it was Tinkerbell's house. It's supposed to stay in my valley, but I brought it in for the Dream Snap. So I'm gonna redecorate this a bit because I am blocking one of the paths. Trying to decide if I care about that or not, to be honest. So anyway, yeah, while I try to do the boring part of this and just reconfigure everything, I did want to talk a little bit. So I've been posting more videos. Streaming is very hard for me because I can't go for very long and I have a lot of joint pain, so it's hard to be... Basically, it's hard to stream on a schedule and then with that be able to talk and play at the same time, because I have a really hard time concentrating on things when I'm having high pain. I'm sure quite a few people can relate because it seems like chronic illness is becoming more of a mainstream thing, if that makes sense. Not mainstream, that feels like the wrong word. basically it's being recognized more. So people are finding out that they actually do have a chronic illness and all that. And people are learning to take care of themselves with it, which is really good. So I feel like a lot of people can relate and understand when I say that I can't stream as often as I would like to. But videos, on the other hand, have been really nice for me. I'm able to record when I want to and play when I want to, but I don't have to talk right at that moment, if that makes sense. I can record in the decorating separately from the talking, which is really nice for me. And I honestly really prefer it. So that's what's happening there. So I've been doing a lot of videos. I mean, a lot for me, probably not a lot for the average person. So yeah, so if you guys want to check those out, you're more than welcome to. If not, I completely understand. I'm more of a person who prefers watching streams over videos, so I completely get it. But it's there if you would like to. So yeah. So enough about that ramble. I have another ramble to get into. Like I was saying, I figured out my keyboard and mouse situation. So what happened is, so my partner got it for me, the keyboard and mouse, for Christmas, because he knew I was starting to stream and I really wanted a more quiet keyboard. So he got me something quieter, which is really nice. And like I've said before, it's a company that I really like. So I was really surprised when it wasn't working properly. When I started messing with it this morning, I found out that it's because this looks really crowded. I think it's because, so the keyboard and mouse came together. The USB that plugs them in, because they're wireless, technically connects both of them. Oh, I am so sorry. Give me 1 second. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I got called by a random number that I did not know. So, so anyway, I was talking about the mouse and keyboard, I believe. So anyway, it just wasn't working like it should have been. And here, I think it's because of, like, so again, it's not a wired keyboard. It's just a plug-in, like, USB keyboard. And I think what was happening was the keyboard and the mouse go through the same USB. I think it was having trouble keeping up with both, to be honest. So I separated it. I have the keyboard plugged in through the USB that it came with. And then I have another mouse for my laptop when I'm like playing on that. And it's by the same company and everything, and I just plugged that in with the other USB, and now it seems to be working fine. So I think that was the issue. I could be really wrong. Someone who's more into technology could probably tell me, but that's what I figured out on my own. So that's what we're going with. Oh, hold on 1 second. Just have to send a quick text because I don't know if it's important or not, the thing that I need to do. So let me just send that really quick. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right, sorry about that. Anyway. Okay, I'm liking this. I don't like this, but I think I'm gonna try to work with it. I'm gonna put some leaves on that. We're gonna bring this bush where? I don't know yet, to be honest. Okay, I like that. I want to bring this planter over there. Yes, bring over the planter. Okay. Focus. Okay, so we're gonna bring this over. Kind of want it to face like that, I think. Bring the bike over. I don't like that. What if I bring it over through here? Yeah, that's okay. I don't mind that. We'll bring this and we'll put it here. So put it there. Okay, so then this can go here. I don't know about everyone else, but I love the sound and the music in the Wild Tangle. It just feels so like peaceful. Let's put that over top. Okay, I'm liking this. I'm liking it. We're doing it. We're doing the thing. Okay, I'm thinking this big tree's gonna have to go. Unless we try to put it on the opposite side of the house. But I'm thinking it's gonna have to go. Because yeah, again, I really like this build, but it's blocking that pathway. I didn't mind it blocking the pathway for the Dream Snap, but for everyday convenience, I would prefer it be open. Because otherwise it's just kind of annoying. We put those two there and put this here. A lot of this is just rearranging, so I'm sorry if it's a little boring at first, but we will get to new stuff soon. I just really wanted to figure this area out first. Because it's like the most, again, it's the spot that's like the most inconvenient for me right now. So I would just prefer that it get figured out. I want to leave this space open so I can get to the pond okay. I don't mind any of what's happening along the edge here. Over here I want something, but I don't know what. Lanterns would be cute. Can I scooch them a little bit? There we go. Okay, and then let's see. Could put the teacup somewhere. Actually, I might get rid of the teacup, but I might save that. I want to do an Alice in Wonderland build soon. The only thing that sucks about doing an Alice in Wonderland build now would be that we're going to get, it seems like we're going to get characters from Alice in Wonderland. And I want to be able to make a build for Alice in Wonderland, but if we're going to get characters, it seems like a time to wait, because I assume we'll get Alice in Wonderland. Oh my goodness, Alice in Wonderland themed items when that comes. So I don't know. I'm trying to decide what to do there. I really like the yard here. I'm gonna get rid of this tree. No, I'll keep it. I'll try to, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm trying to decide what to do here because I really like the house built here. I like how like overgrown and garden-esque it is. But I need to incorporate some of this a little bit more into the path. So like if we put mushrooms there, I take this picnic and put it here. Like that. And then maybe we put some these flowers behind it. This little glowing lily pad. Let's put it over here. Just so we have more of a path this way. And then I'm going to take these planks and I'm going to use these as the entrance over here. I don't want it as straight and narrow though. Hold on. Let me move some of this stuff so I can actually work around it. Okay. Here we go. That's a little better. Again, I don't want it as like straight as it was. Does mean some of these plants are in the way now though, of the little path that I'm creating. This is a lot of just finicky stuff, you know? Okay, I have this pile of books here, along with the tiles, because I think they're cute. So it looks like they're like doing like a reading date or something. Or maybe they're just hanging out by themselves and reading. Honestly, I would love to read in an area like this. Okay, there's a book under that pot, but it's fine. We'll put this here. I don't know where to put this one. I feel like wherever I put it, it's like slightly in the way. Okay, and then maybe these mushrooms just stay put, honestly. And then we can put these little flower pots in. And we don't have to use every item that I had out, but it just would be nice to because it makes it look very full. Oh my, what did I just do? Should put more mushrooms, I think. I want a lot of mushrooms in this particular area, specifically because of the house being a mushroom. And I'm debating on bringing in some of those really big, like, tree mushrooms that we got. Well, okay, they're not trees, but the really big mushrooms we got with the update. The Storybook Vale one. Debating on bringing in some of those because they would match with the house mushroom. So it just might look nice. Let's see, what else do we have left? Some of these, I do want to use these actually, because these are one of my favorites. like plant-wise, from the Tangle, Wild Tangle, so I'd like to use them. Which means we can finally get rid of these trees. I had those in the background for the picture so you wouldn't see the path as much. But again, I feel like I just want that path open again. Because I miss it. Miss being able to use it. Yeah, some of these we're just not going to use. Okay, that looks a lot better. And then we have the path now. We can put a tree along the back side of the house. That looks nice. Let's bring it out a little bit more actually, so it's a little bit more visible and I can get around it for fishing. I'm all about making it look pretty but also functional because I can't stand when I can't get through a build very easily, if that makes sense. I do want these leaf piles everywhere. Okie dokie, okay, I think that's done. I do want to figure out what to do with this space over here. Let me get out of build mode though, and I want to run through it, make sure it looks decent from my point of view as well, my like gameplay point of view. I think it does. Path is pretty open, which is nice. I like this. You can actually go in it. It's very moody in here, which is really cute. I really like that. I am, however, debating on taking out some of the plants in here. I feel like it looks too crowded. Yeah, I think I'm going to take out a few plants. Let me go do that really quick. Plus, so something I'm learning while trying to finish my valley is that I do over clutter, which isn't a bad thing necessarily on its own, but when you're trying to finish your valley and you only have 6,000 spaces for things, it fills up very quickly. So I'm trying to be very good about it and trying not to clutter as much as I usually do, which is proving to be harder than expected. But I'm learning that what I like to do is I like to over clutter and then go back through after I run through, see how cluttered it is, and then delete if needed, if that makes sense. It makes things a lot easier for me, so I can clutter. It sounds like a lot more work, but it honestly works for me, and honestly whatever I can take at this point to get the builds done, because I would really, what I would like is to be done with every biome in every DLC before the next DLC comes out. So that means finishing Eternity Isle, which I have barely started, and then finishing Storybook Vale before the next DLC comes out. That is my plan. Is that gonna happen? I have no clue, because I just finished my valley after having played the game since the first week of the launch. So it might happen, it might not. Don't hold your breath. I want to use these planks. Okay. Does that look like too much though? I think it does. Let's not use the planks. We can continue to use the planks here, but I don't want it over there. Okay. I think that looks nice. Now, what pathing do we want to use? I've been using the Ancients Road a lot. I used it in my Frosted Heights. I couldn't think of it. Oh my goodness. Um, I used it in my Frosted Heights. I used it in the Glittering Dunes. I don't know where else I used it. Either way, I don't want to use it for this area, so I'd like to stay away from it. I'm debating between the mud path, either one with the border or not, or the sandy path. Forget what this one's actually called. This one does look nice, especially with the grass. What does the mud one look like? I don't mind either, honestly. I might do both. Okay. So yeah, the natural rock path is what I think I'm going to use. For this area, at least. And then I might go back and I might use the mud somewhere else. Ah, I have a hair on me. Okay, there we go. It was like close to getting in my eye and I panicked. In case you were desperately wondering what was happening there. Okie dokie. I can't grab it. Here we go. Okay. This way and then this way. Okay. I could not grab that for the life of me. Goodness gracious. Okay. So that part is good. Trying to make it look as natural as possible and not super jagged. Goodness gracious. I cannot speak today. Perfect time to make a stream, right? Sorry, I'm like super concentrated on making sure that this comes out like I want it to. So far so good, but that's why I'm not super talkative at the moment, because I'm trying to put stuff up. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'll be more talkative in a minute. The path is always like, I always get very distracted while doing the path. There's a reason I cut it out of my videos a lot when I do path. Okay, I think that looks good. I'll make that part more natural in a minute. It's in my way. Sorry about the silence. The path is always the worst. Oh, I only need one more garlic. Oh. Okay, nice. Decent. Okay. Didn't complete the duty completely, but hey, it helped. Okay. I am gonna try to make this look a little better. While I'm talking, or while I'm doing this, I want to talk about something else that's happened. A few things actually. I have quite a few updates. We haven't like streamed in a while, so it's, you know, I have quite a few updates. Another update, we put up foam, like the acoustic foam stuff. I forget what it's called completely, but acoustic foam, something like that, something along those lines. We put that up finally in the office where I stream, and I'm very excited about it because I'm hoping it kind of stops the echo as much. I feel like when I looked back on certain streams and videos, I felt like it was very echoey. And this should help with that, which I'm very happy about. We haven't completely finished all the foam. We ran out and we didn't know how much we were gonna need, so we ran out. So we are going to get more soon, but for right now, hopefully it helps a little bit. If it does, let me know. If not, let me know. Basically, either way, let me know if it's working or not. So yeah, I wanted to tell you guys about that. And then another exciting thing, which I don't know, like, to me, I'm really excited about it. I don't know how exciting it's going to be to other people. I am almost to 10 subscribers on YouTube, which is really exciting. So I wanted to thank you guys for that. 10 subscribers is like, I don't know, I didn't think I would get any subscribers. I know like a lot of people say that, obviously, but it's just really exciting because like I just started playing Dreamlight Valley and streaming it because like my sister plays Dreamlight Valley, but not very often. So she doesn't really like, basically, like, she doesn't play a whole lot, so even though I can talk to her about it, it's like sometimes she doesn't fully get what I'm talking about. So I talked to her about Dreamlight Valley, but that's about it. And I feel like, you know, I'm like a broken record. I'll just like talk about the same thing over and over again because I'm very excited about it. And so I started streaming because I figured like, oh, you know, she only plays sometimes. Maybe I could find people who play it a lot more, or, you know, find people who want to talk about the same things I do, you know, like different stuff like that, I guess. So I'm really happy about it, because it just shows that like, oh, people want to like hear what I'm talking about. I don't know. A lot of people seem to, a lot of you guys, like when I am reading comments and stuff, seem to really like my decorating, which is really cool to hear, because like to me, I don't know, like I like my decorating. I feel very proud about it, but I don't think it's like that big of a deal. And a lot of people have been like telling me like a few people have been telling me like, oh, you know, I decorate the same way you do, and oh, I didn't think to use this, like that was such a good idea, you know, like just different stuff like that that just makes me really happy to hear, because it's like, oh, you know, wow, I'm finding my people. I don't know, it just makes me very happy. So I wanted to thank you guys for that, just because, yeah, it just makes me very happy. I'm very excited that people, again, really like the content I'm putting out. So thank you so much. I know we're not at 10 subscribers yet, but we're almost there, just one more. So thank you so much. It makes me sound like I'm gonna end the stream, but I'm not. Like, we're gonna keep going. I just got really excited. I'm trying to find this other red panda pillar, because I think that would look really cute on the other side. Just Scrooges. And then also, we're at just past the 30-minute mark. Why is it so dark in my game? Do I have the... I have it offset. Whoops. Okay. My fault. I was just like, wait a minute. It's not like early morning anymore. The heck? So anyway, but I was just gonna say, we're hitting the 30-minute mark. Let's do a quick water break as well while I shop at Scrooge's. Here we go. Nice and refreshing.
Oh, greetings, neighbor.
Okay, I'd like to order some items, and I would like to get them from... Oh, what's it called? Turning Red, yes. I'd like to order a few of these. We'll do 4 of each. I think this one's the one I already used, so we'll do 5 of this one. And then I've been wanting to use this cherry tree and I keep forgetting to order it. So let's do that too.
Ah, the sun's shining almost as
Do we
bright
want to
as
do
my
any
money.
other shopping while we're in here? I'm just gonna do a quick scroll through just to see if there's anything else I can think of that would look good. Always use some of these. Running out of money again. I really need to be better about my gardening. What else could we get?
I just love sunny days.
I could grab some of these in case we work on Ursula's area, because I have been wanting to do that. It just depends on how much we get done in the Wild Tangle, to be honest. I could get one of those big... whatchamacallits, I don't know the exact name for it, but it's that big, like, pond. This thing. Oh, we do have some, because those would look really pretty in the Wild Tangle. I'll grab some Venus fly traps. Again, I'm just doing like a quick scroll through, nothing too big. I did want to work on... There's so many areas I want to do. I want to work on Mirabelle's area. We have the Madrigal. Oh my goodness, I can't say it. You know what I'm talking about. We have her table, her family's table. I'm so sorry, I can't pronounce it properly at the moment. Brain empty. But yeah, we do have that, which would be good to have for if we do her build. I want to grab another one of these. I'm gonna spend all my money today. I'm gonna have to do farming later. I would do it on stream, but I feel like that's like really boring to watch. Unless you guys want to farm with me, then let me know, but otherwise I'll just try to not. Because I feel like, again, that would just be really boring, and I feel like people would prefer to watch me just decorate rather than farm. I always need these. So we're grabbing a butt ton. What else? If you guys can think of anything, let me know. Anything I might have missed. I'm gonna keep going, but yeah, if I missed anything, let me know, because I will more than happily come back. I just prefer to do it now. I swear, Scrooge is just gonna take all of my money. And I will willingly give it to him. I needed this for my beach the other day, and I should have grabbed it. I think I forgot, to be honest. Oh, I was also gonna tell you guys too, I was able to save quite a bit of moonstones, and then I got 4,000 this week for my dream snap. And I ended up getting because I was able to save up quite a bit, I ended up getting the Wally Dream Bundle, the one with his quests, which I'm pretty happy about because I've been wanting that one for a while, but other stuff kept popping up in the shop, and I was like, well, you know, the Dream Bundle will stay here. I might as well grab the stuff that's gonna leave, you know. So I was finally able to grab it because I was able to save quite a bit of moonstones, which felt really good. And yeah, I got through all the quests already, actually. And I love the outfit that you get for it, both the male and female version. Or not male and female version, but more like masculine and feminine version. Sorry, I'm trying to switch that up, and my brain just can't keep up basically with the way that I should say things. So anyway, it has the masculine and feminine version of outfits, which is really nice. I really love when they do that because I know there's a lot of like people who prefer to wear the more masculine clothing, and there's just not a lot of options in Dreamlight Valley for masculine clothing, which is really unfortunate. So I was really happy about that. So if you like the old style suits and stuff, I highly suggest the bundle based it on purely that, to be honest. But also the hat you get, the quests are adorable. Wally's outfit is adorable with it. So there's quite a few reasons to get that bundle if you haven't already. And now that I've actually played it, I can recommend it a little bit more. So yeah. Because that's my thing, is like, I don't like to recommend stuff unless I've done it. So like, I don't like to recommend, like, for example, I don't like to recommend books purely based off of, oh, that's a very popular book right now. I like to read it first and then be like, yes, you should read this, or no, just pass, just leave it. It's kind of like that to me. So yeah, so now I can finally recommend it to you guys. I don't know if that helps anyone, but the bundle was very good, so. Okay, now that we're done with that ramble and I'm done shopping, we can head back to decorate. Again, I went through everything. If I missed anything that you guys think would look really good in the Wild Tangle, please let me know, because I need as much help as possible. I don't have very many ideas for it. I'm just putting things down because it's pretty. Okay, so I do want to put these back. That reminded me. I wanted to put these at the very end of my little path. There we go. Okie dokie. And then yes, over here, the panda sculpture. Come on, where are you? There you are. Okay, yes. Did I get 5 of this one? I did. Good. I did good. Okie dokie. Get the twigs out of my way. Okay, yes, I do think that looks nice, but I would prefer that be over there. Okay. Or maybe both sides. Both sides. Yes, both sides. Both is good. I don't know what else to do. I do like this. I'm debating on changing this to a fountain instead. We just put in fountain. Ah, my keyboard's so quiet. Did I spell fountain wrong? I did. Fountain. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so we have this one. We have, of course, have the jasmine one, but I feel like that's a little big for this area. What was the one I was thinking of? The Corona one, but we used that one in the lagoon, so I don't really want to use that here. What's that pond called that I just found that I really liked? Is it in Mickey and Friends? For some reason, I think it is. I don't know why it is, but I do think it's in Mickey and Friends. maybe not. Okay, but I do want the rustic clock tower. Where else would it be? Moana? Moana, haha, okay. I do think I'm gonna prefer that. Just already looking at it. Oh, but look how pretty that looks. Wow. Okay. That's what we're doing. No, let me grab the path. Okay. I like that. And then I do want to put this rustic clock tower somewhere, but it doesn't necessarily have to be over here. Yes, I think I like it. Okay. I'm gonna go in game and destroy this rock.
Now this is an island I could spend.
Hey? Oh. Another piece of news. Again, it's been so long and I keep forgetting like what I've talked to you guys about, what I haven't, like all that different stuff. In other news, I can't crochet at the moment. If you don't know this about me, I don't know if I've mentioned it in stream before, and I'm sorry if I have and I'm being repetitive, but I crochet a decent amount. I'm very slow at it compared to the average person who crochets. And I try to make like blankets and or plushies for like friends and family. And recently I've been crocheting a bit more often than I would usually, and I know better, but I did it anyway. And I now have, I believe I believe it's tendonitis is what they called it, in my arm, of which I crochet with. And I'm no longer allowed to crochet for the time being. I will be eventually allowed to crochet again, but for the time being I've been told by my doctor not to crochet until it starts to feel better, and it hasn't started feeling better. And I'm a little upset about it because, like, I don't know about you guys, but like especially if I watch someone do something, so like a lot of the time if I want to play a game, say like, okay, Dreamlight Valley, I'll watch someone stream or like watch a video of Dreamlight Valley, and it helps me to be like, yeah, I want to play that. Let's go play that. Or oftentimes, you know, I watch someone to figure out if I would like a game. And so the same thing happens. Like, I get the urge to crochet when I watch other people crochet, and I've been watching a lot of crochet videos because I haven't been able to crochet, so my brain goes to, oh, just live vicariously through them. But that's not how it's working. It's not working at all like I wanted it to. And now it's like, oh, they're crocheting, I should crochet. Never mind, I can't. So I don't know if you guys do the same thing. But yeah, I need to stop, but I keep watching videos on it. Specifically, again, if you guys like watch any crochet content, I don't know. But specifically I've been watching Skeen Spider, I think is her name. And she's really funny and I really like her videos. And she's like me, she has like some sort of chronic illness to where she can only crochet so much, and she has to wear like a brace or like the what's it called, like really tight finger gloves to hold your fingers in place. I have to do that, or hold your joints in your fingers in place, I should say, because otherwise that gets really confusing. So yeah, I've been watching a lot of her, which has been really nice because again, it's like, oh, she's like me. I don't know. I like that kind of stuff. To be like, oh, I'm not by myself for this. Great. I feel bad that you're going through it, but at least we get to go through it together, if that makes any sense. I that probably sounds awful, but either way. Okay, back to what we're doing. So I'm still pathing, of course. So that's why I've been on so many rambles and rampages, because what else am I supposed to do while pathing? Yes, okay. Let's go head back. I'm so glad this build is like right by my well here, because it just makes it a lot easier to get to and from. So another thing that helps me, if you guys need help like getting either inspiration or just help starting a build, another thing that helps me is to mark out the paths. So like specifically where I want things to go and lead to. And then I've said this before, but like houses as well. If I place down houses first, it helps me to figure out where I want the path to go because of the houses, and then like the bridges, entrances, exits, it just helps. And again, I like to build for beauty and for function, so doing the paths before I decorate too much really helps me to basically plan out a path where it's not super in my way, if that makes sense. So yeah, I don't know if that helps or not, but I hope it does. And if it doesn't, I'm sorry. And I hope I explained it well too, because I feel like I am not explaining things well right now, like to my utmost capability. Again, that's just brain fog for you. But yeah, so the pathing really helps me to figure out where I want things. Pathing can also help because if you plan out a wider path, you'll have a better chance of basically being able to see where you're going better, especially in a build like this where you're going to have a lot of pieces everywhere because it's a jungle build. So you're gonna have a lot of plants everywhere, and especially if you want it to feel like a jungle, it's going to be like that. And so I like to make myself a wide path, at least 3 wide. If I can do 4 or 5, I do. But sometimes I just prefer to just keep it 3 wide. And then from there, I just fill in little gaps anywhere. So like I'll probably put a tree over here. I'll probably put trees and bushes here. I might incorporate that clock here. The rest of the place, I'm not really sure yet. I do know that I want to build... I want to add Flynn and Rapunzel somewhere, which is something I need to be thinking about right now, actually. So it's a good thing we wrapped around to this. We'll do a wrap around. I need to incorporate Flynn and Rapunzel. Mirabelle's gonna be here. And I feel like her build is gonna take up this whole area. If it doesn't, I'll be surprised. And then down here is the bamboo forest, which I don't actually know what I want to do yet. I do want to keep it bamboo, which means I think Flynn and Rapunzel need to go here. Because I already put Maui down here. And his build took up the whole place. So yeah, I do think we need to put Flynn and Rapunzel here, which means I need to be thinking about where I want them. Okay. Let's clear out these trees and bushes so I have all the space I need to be able to figure it out in my little brain. We'll put all of these over by Mirabelle's place, but I do think I'm going to incorporate them into this area. I have, if you saw a previous stream that I had, I decorated Flynn and Rapunzel's homes in the Ever After in Storybook Vale. It's a cute build. It's not my favorite. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move them over here instead because I just prefer Rapunzel's tower over here, and I really want Flynn's house by her tower. So that's why Flynn's coming too. Also, I finished most of Flynn's quests, so I'm not too concerned about having to jump back and forth. Okay. So here's their houses. I love Flynn's house. It's so cute. I love Rapunzel's, of course. How could you not? It's gorgeous. The house is the door is in the back here, but I really like being able to see the window. So that's why her house is like this when I place it usually. Could do it at an angle and put it there. Or at an angle and put it here. Like that? Yeah, I like that. Okay. So put it there and then sorry, just checking stream, making sure it was still running good. Once in a while I need to check because otherwise it'll mess up. And I've had it mess up before and you guys know how that ends, so I think I want Flynn's house along this road. I'm gonna get, the next time it's in the premium shop, I want to get the Snuggly Duckling. And I think it's gonna look really cute with Flynn's house, especially. So I think I'm gonna put him along the road, and I think I'm gonna put the Snuggly Duckling near him. So I'm either, do I put him against the road or do I put him over here? No, because then I feel like Rapunzel's house won't get too big of a build. Okay, I want to put him against the road, I think. We might change it, but for right now, let's focus on Rapunzel's house. This house is pretty much done. I do need to make a path to this, though. Hold on. Before I get too distracted. Oh, I didn't even realize the Maui build that I did, which I also did on another stream. I don't think I did all of it on a stream, but I did most of it. The Maui build has the natural rock path as well, so that actually works out pretty nicely. I might make this path bigger, just because it'll look nicer, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, let me finish this part, and then we'll scoot over to Rapunzel's house. I still don't know what I want here. I want something big. I feel like something big to take up the space. Do we put Hades' throne here? It doesn't look bad, to be honest, which is kind of surprising. I could put this here. It is weird because it has snow on it. Could we ignore the snow? I don't think so. I do need to build like a crafting and a cooking area here, though. Okay. We do have the mushroom circle. There's a fountain. I don't really want to put another fountain. We have a fountain over here. Why put a fountain there? I feel like that's too many fountains. We could do a tent. I'm not opposed to a tent. How did that one fit in there? It just fit in there. You saw that too, right? Hold on, let me clear out the area. There's like a spice or something in there. I think it's bamboo. Okay, let me see if I can get that tent to fit in there, because the tent would be really cute. They're just going camping. I keep wanting to use this stuff, like the green winter crystal stuff, and then I realize it has snow on it still, and I probably shouldn't. Where are the tents? Give me the tents. Here we go. I want to use the green one. Let me put it in there. Please. Is this one smaller? It's not. We could put this tree with the little swinging seat, but like... Okay, I think it's gonna fit if I move the lanterns. I will make this fit. Now I just really want a tent in here. Leave me be. Does that look bad though? I don't know. I don't mind it. Let me get a tiny tree back there. And then some bushes. Let me try and like fill it in, and then that might help me to see if I like it or not. Need something else back there. Mushrooms. Here we go. A few mushrooms. And then we'll just pop this in the back to fill that in a little. Okay. Okay. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. We're getting somewhere. Okay. And then what if we... put a chair there, a yellow tiki torch, and I want a campfire of some sort. This could be where I put my cooking and crafting area. Because again, I like to make sure that I have cooking and crafting in each biome. It just makes it a lot more convenient. Again, we like convenience and we like pretty. So we do both. Oh, fireflies would be really pretty in this area. Okay. We could put a little bird's nest. Because it's cold. No. No. Okay, do the tiny chairs finally show up? They do. I'm getting so distracted. I'm sorry. I want a fire. Let me just type in fire. There we go. And then maybe some firewood in the back. And then, yeah, maybe we can put our cooking station and our crafting station over here. What crafting tables do I have? Okay. Let me see if I can go by the Timon and Pumbaa crafting station. Because that would look a lot better.
Oh, wait till I tell Slink about this place. He's not gonna... Remember, time is money. Hello.
Okay. Crafting table, crafting table, crafting table. I need the one you get from Timon and Pumbaa. Is it in here? No, it's not. Where would it be? Essentials? Mayhaps? We're scrolling, we're scrolling, we're scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. I think it's gonna be in here. Yep, there it is. Okay. Let me grab a few of these because we're gonna want one in each biome of the Wild Tangle.
Oh.
Okay. Yes, okay. So we're gonna do that. Oh, we're hitting an hour. Look at us go. Getting so much done today. I'm hoping to have this section done. Oh, hold on one second.
But I can work with it.
And we're back. Okay. Sorry, my dog started barking because someone decided to drive by. How dare they? I do need these sticks. Okie dokie. So yes, I want to add the crafting table over here. I think it's up more. I scrolled too quickly. Oopsie daisy. Let's see. Maybe I didn't. Did I miss it? Ah, there it is. Okay. Okay, let's do a crafting table here. There we go. Yeah, cooking and crafting blends in a little. I like it. Let's add some leaf piles. And then we'll add some plants. Which ones? Maybe some trees. Yes. Beautiful. Lovely. And there we go. I still want more mushrooms. Oh, no. That does not mean delete them. It means add more. Jeez. But yeah, I want more mushrooms because, again, the mushroom house. I want it to look like it's meant to be here because mushrooms. Let's see here. Put that there. And then maybe one along here. Yes, okay. Do I have any more of these? I do not. We should craft some of those, but I'm not going to do it just yet. I want one of the, yeah, one of these. I think that looks good. I don't like how blinding white that chair is, so I'm gonna change it. I thought I could deal with it, and I don't think I can. I want like a, I know we have one. Like, what it's called. Like, I want to say like a lounging chair, but that's not like, no, that's not the right term for it. It's like just a beach chair, yeah, like this. But I want a different color. Oh, I don't have a different color. Are you sure I don't have a different color? I don't think I do. Okay. I think I used them all on my beach. That's alright, we'll do blue. It'll pop out a bit more. Yeah, like that. Okay. I like that better. And then I still want some more plants on the opposite end. Where is the... yeah, this one. This little tall dude. And a few more leaves, like right there, maybe? Yeah, I like that. Okay. And then maybe we can add a big clump of trees there. If you go to... I don't know if people know this, but I've been learning about it because... and like wanting to use it more because I heard about it. You use like the... if you use the clusters of tangled trees, so yeah, so like wild tree cluster. And like you find the right one that fits properly where you want it, you can use that and it saves you on whatchamacallit, like it technically saves you on your item count because technically this is only one item but it has a bunch in it, so it looks like a jungle basically, but again you're not sacrificing your item limit to make it continue to look like a jungle. So just a little tip if you guys didn't know, because I didn't know. I want to make this little path a little bit wider. It just looks really cramped there. Nope. So I would just prefer that it look a little less cramped and that I can get past it. I am, however, thinking that this needs to go in this corner now, though. And I can't because there's a memory orb there. I'm trying to save these for the next star path because it's been asking for a lot of memory orbs the past few times. But I didn't. I'm not going to because I need it for... or I need that out of my way. This is a new memory though, which is really exciting. So there's that. Okay. And then maybe we just continue this path because the lighting continues. Yeah, that looks better, I think. Okay, that looks good. Now let's add a teeny tiny baby tree. Ah, teeny tiny baby tree. We put it there. There we go. Okay, that looks much better. A little bit more open. Okay, that section's done. Except for this part that I want to add another tree to. Okay, now it's done. I really like this. I think it came out pretty much how I wanted it. Which is surprising being that it's on a stream, because usually I can't concentrate enough to get it how I want it during a stream. Now that's not to say I won't go back and change it at any point, but I do think it looks very nice for what it is right now. And we have a nice opening, which looks really good, and then it continues on into the lagoon. I think that looks really good. Okay, so now that that's done, let's head over. We're gonna just like ignore this whole strip, and we're just gonna go straight to Rapunzel's tower. Blah. Okay. However, I am gonna take a quick snack break because I'm getting very hungry. So give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Got very hungry and very thirsty, so I got a drink of water and I got a banana. Okay. Now, Rapunzel's tower. I do want to incorporate a few different things. Thinking these. This is going to be mainly foliage, but I think it's going to be really pretty if I can do it right. Okay, for underbrush, I'm thinking we incorporate some different things. I wanted to incorporate, where is it? Give me a second. Can't see. So for Storybook Vale, they added new trees and foliage, right? And underbrush. But there's nothing. Okay, there's a few things in underbrush. There is the big flowers, the big mushrooms, and these little piles of stuff. However, bushes are all in here, which doesn't make sense to me to put the bushes and the shrubs in here when all the underbrush for the valley, like bushes, are in here. Doesn't make sense to me. I don't like it and it confuses me. But you know, here we are. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Do you think I want to add that? We're gonna add a few things from Storybook Vale. Don't think that's gonna get in my way. We'll test it later. And I wanted to use this little patch, this, and I think that's pretty much it. The rest is gonna be, I think, from Eternity Isle. Yeah, I think that's my plan. Okay, okay, how do I want to do this? Okay, so for reference, I do need to still be able to get back here because this is how you actually enter her home. So I don't want to put too much back there. I'm thinking like a few bushes and that's it. Because again, I need to get back there, but I prefer it facing this way because then you can see her window. And that's like the most iconic part, I feel like. So I want to hide the door and I want to put stuff around it, but I need to make sure that I can still get to it. So now I'm gonna add these big flowers in a few places. I think I have a bunch of them from previously buying a bunch because I knew I was going to need them. Did I just do that on stream? I think I did. Jeez. Brain gone. Okay, and then I want to use these big bushes, but I don't know where yet. And I kind of put it out of the way for now. I don't know. I know I need to connect it to here, so maybe that's what we do, is we make the paths now. Of which I might need more of soon. Okay. And then maybe I come down one and then move it over and then get rid of this one. I think it needs to be over one before it can, or else it will. Oh goodness gracious. It needs to, the path needs to be over one, basically. Otherwise it just looks weird. It already looks kind of weird, but I need a little bit more space for her tower, so this is what we're getting. I'm okay if the windmill's on the path a little bit, I think. Again, I don't really think that's gonna be too in my way, and it fills up that area. Let's add some foliage. That'll help. And then if I add to it these bushes. I did this down in Maui's area. I went back and forth with, I believe, the meadow and the Forest of Valor bushes. And I think it looks really good. And I think I'm going to incorporate it more over in the other area that we just finished as well. Just depends on if I have time, I think. So we're only going to go for 2 hours, just so you know, and we're already at 1 hour and 25 minutes. So I'm probably going to get off soon. But that's okay because we're getting a lot done. Okay, now I think we add this big bush like here. Again, now we have a tiny path into there. I almost want to... What's that rock path called? The one that's like an actual item, not a path, technically. This. I think that's gonna be too big. Dang. I almost want to add a little path to it, but I don't want it to be... I saw on... Can't remember if it was a video or something. Someone did a path where they did back and forth this and this. I thought it looked really good. I can do it, great. If not, it's fine. I don't know if I can do it justice in this build. Yeah, I don't know if I like it with this build. Okay. Never mind. When they did it, it looked a lot better, trust me. I just can't get it to work with this build, I don't think. So... I have been wanting to incorporate the mud path. We could incorporate the mud path. Oh no. No! It's all going wrong. We have one more though. I want it a little thicker. Let me go make some. Once again, convenience of having a crafting table over here. I'm telling you guys. Crafting area and cooking area in all of your builds. Well, not all of your builds, but at least one build in each biome, and it will save you so much time and struggle. We don't need 99. Let's do 200 so I have some for another build. I do think it's already looking very pretty though, I will say. There we go. Okay, I like that. Yes, okay. That's looking very good, I think. So that'll be the little path. I'll add some foliage in front of it so that you can't really see it too well. That's more just, again, for my convenience, so... Oh. Yeah, I might get rid of that and try something else. Okay. Decent. Nope, not the windmill. Sorry I'm quiet, I'm getting very tired. Usually we only go for about an hour. And this is kind of why, because I just get very sleepy. But at the same time, we're getting a lot done and I would really like to keep going. But I also know better than to push myself, so... We'll see. We'll see how far we get. We're already at an hour and 30, so I think we can do 2 hours today. Don't really want to use that yet. However, I have found a few spots for this. Maybe. Here we go. We just take this and put it next to it. There we go. And then... maybe one here? Yeah, I like that. Okay. Let's see. I want to grab the little stringy fan one. Yeah. I don't know what they're called. I just know the look. Want to kind of incorporate that there, I think, or here. I feel like it covers it up too much, though. That's not really what I'm looking for. Okay, that actually looks really pretty with the tower. I really like that. I do want to add a small fountain. Which fountain is the question? Oh! Add an N. Okay. We can place it there, but then it's not... it's lined up with the tower there, but it's not lined up with this, and I would prefer it's lined up with this. So we're gonna put it there. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I like that. Okay. Let me see about a tree. I don't know that we'll be able to fit one in, but the Wild Tangle does have some pretty small trees that you can get. So let me see if I can add something. I think I skipped it. Here we go. Small. There we go. A little tiny baby one. I think just the one, honestly. And then we'll put a few over in like the other areas. I think that'll look good. And then I like the little windmill. I like this area as well. This is like, we're doing really good. Let's see, cluster of trees. Let's put that here and slightly on the pass. So it's kind of covering it a little. I think that looks good. And then we'll add a few over on the other side. Ooh, this is a big one, actually. What if we use the big one over here? Okay, I'm good with that. looks good. Okay. This part's supposed to look a little cluttered, just because it's obviously it's a forest, the jungle. It's gonna be cluttered. Just so you know, this part again, it's meant to be like this. And then there's parts that I want to incorporate over here that aren't in the other area, same as over here. Like, I don't have as many mushrooms over here, but over here has a butt ton of mushrooms. Over here has, you know, the big flowers and floral stuff and stuff from Storybook Vale that I'm not going to probably put over here because I think this area is done. So now comes the arguably the more difficult part where I'm gonna try to blend the two, which is this whole middle section with Flynn's house as well, which I'm not entirely sure how I want to do. I do like Flynn's house right here, so I do think I'm gonna keep that, but I might put it at an angle. It's like that, and then I want to put some flower beds and stuff around it. Like that. That's cute. Okay. What else could we put in his or near his house? Can bring the path up to his door. There we go. And then honestly, maybe just some underbrush. Yeah. Think like that. His house is a little easier, which is nice. So was Rapunzel's. And then the mushroom house I pretty much had done, but I just needed to move stuff around. So that was kind of the hard part of it because it's a little difficult. I am gonna go make a wagon because I think a wagon would look really nice by his place. Ooh, Wally's bouquet. I didn't know I could make this. Make. Okay, furniture. I want a wagon. Where is the wagon? I thought it was like an earlier thing you could make. That's not. Wagon? Can I not make it? Do I not have enough? Yeah, the cart. I don't have enough dark wood. Okay, we'll come back to that. I'm thinking a wagon back here, so that means in front we could add a few things, which I'm thinking we'll do some like crates and such, or maybe just a barrel. Like, I feel like his house is like a little run down, but not completely. So I just feel like a few things need to be like moved around, or not moved around, but like left around. And we can add this light, because I feel like that matches pretty good. Okay. Which, another thing is, oh no, wait, we have these. I was gonna say we need to add lights over here, but these should work. I do want to add some of her lanterns though. Yeah, like that. Okay. Might add a few more just because it is her area, so like, come on, we gotta have a few. Oh, I'm all out. Okay. Well, we'll do the two. I'll get a third one for this area in a minute. Okay, Flynn's house. I think now we just add some trees. Nothing's there. Why would it stop it from... Okay. Sure. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, it's the same as this one, isn't it? Okay. Well, and I can't use this one. I mean, I could, but it has to be in the right spot. Okay. Something like that. The only thing is it incorporates the bamboo, and I feel like we don't have a whole lot of the bamboo here. Okay, I'm just gonna make my own cluster of trees and such, because otherwise it just feels like I'm either copying another area by using the same thing again, or that I'm incorporating something that's not even in the rest of the area, so it just feels weird. I'm gonna leave this space because I wanted to get the snuggly duckling in here, but I don't know when I'll be able to get it, so I'm just gonna leave that part open and then we'll fix it up around it later. Okay, do we have any rocks I can incorporate? I didn't even think about that. Yes, overgrown rocks. Let's see. Can this one fit? It cannot. Okay, let me delete this and try to fit this in here. There we go. I think that looks good. And then yeah, again, we'll just leave this part, maybe add a baby tree over here. Yeah, and we'll leave this for the snuggly duckling. And then I'll have a wagon here. And then we can bring in some more foliage. Again, just to kind of blend it, almost. And then we'll bring in some of these bushes. Not bushes, underbrush. Okie dokie. And then I did want to add another one of these bushes, but I don't know if I can fit it anywhere. I could fit it there. Okay. And then let's add a few mushrooms because we're blending. I don't know where to put the mushrooms though. Maybe we don't? So I could put them here. Okay. What could go here? I feel like another house could go there. I hate to do it, but we're gonna leave this open too because I feel like another house could go there. Over here we can put more trees. And then back to the underbrush. This part's very repetitive, I am sorry, but thank you for sticking through it with me if you are still here and watching. This part's very boring and it does not help that I'm getting very sleepy. I told you guys I can't go for too long, but I'm trying. Okay. And then honestly, might incorporate more rocks into this whole thing. Okay. Wanted one of those tall dudes. One with like the big thick leaves. This. Okay. And then again, we leave this space for a house. That leaves this area. This area for the snuggly duckling. So then yeah, that just leaves this little area. So let's try to finish that up and then we'll close out stream. I'm really surprised because we don't usually finish a whole technical biome. I don't want to say biome, section of a biome. Basically, this is the size of one biome in the base game valley. But they sectioned it into like 3 technical biome. Like it's one biome, but there's 3 sections in it. And we've never finished a whole biome in a stream before, so this is kind of cool, to be honest. So hopefully I can figure out something to do with this. Maybe... Maybe we put some rocks and such around it? Kind of like just copying the same things I've already done, but at the same time, this is meant to be a jungle, and honestly, jungles are mainly foliage, so I'm kind of okay with it. And honestly, I don't have a whole lot of houses to put here yet, so it kind of helps me out. I don't want the whole place to be empty just until I can get the houses that I want, but at the same time, I need them done. There we go. Okay, I like that. Now, maybe we can add like a bit of path going to it. There we go. And then from there we can add... I don't know if these are any different, but I'm gonna try to grab from here instead. I don't think they're any different. They're really big. Here we go. And then on the other side, we will add this. It won't let me go on the path with it. Hey, trees it is. And then we'll just add one more tree back here. And then I'll add some foliage in. Just some real random things and bits and pieces, and then we'll just pop them all together. Sorry my chair's making so much noise, goodness. I don't know if you can hear that or not. But it's creaking quite a bit today. thinking of just adding this stuff. Then it kind of blends out the mushrooms, so I don't have to incorporate them into this area. And it also blends out the stuff from Rapunzel's area, so I don't have to keep using Mythopia stuff. I just want to use it in those areas, is the thing, so it just makes it a little nicer if I can blend them so that it's not necessary for me to continue to use it, if that makes sense. I'm really just grabbing the most random things to fill this area in. This is all I do usually for foliage, is I just grab stuff, I make it blend, and I make it look good as to the best of my ability. In case you were curious. Okay, I do think one other thing I want to add is some ferns, because they're mixed into the clusters, so it would look really good to add some to continue that. You don't have to add them everywhere, so to speak, but in quite a few places, just to, again, combine them into what's already happening, because I didn't realize that those ferns were in there until just a minute ago, so... Oh, and I also need to take those leaf piles and put them in different areas. Goodness gracious, I keep forgetting about things. Okay, leaf piles. How many do we have? We have 20? We can work with 20. Oh, no. I do like that clock here. It very much suits the aesthetic we're going for, so I'm very happy about that. There we go. Much better. Okay. Now then, what else was I forgetting to do? Wasn't there something else I wanted to do? I think I wanted to add a rock or two in the back here. I think that's what was going on in my brain. I don't think I actually said what I was gonna do. I think I just was like, oh, I'll remember. She didn't remember. I don't want to add too much to where I can't get back here and fish. So we're just gonna add a few. Okay. Now, we are at 1 hour and 53 minutes. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna walk through this whole thing that we just did, which is amazing because again, we have never finished a biome on stream before. So I feel very proud about that. I know 2 spaces are empty still, but those places will be filled up once I get the snuggly duckling and another house that could possibly fit. So we're just going to start walking through. This looks very nice to walk into. I very much like this. It's a little crowded, but it's very like cozy, I feel like, and I'm very much for a cluttered build. This is very nice. I like the pond. I like the mushroom house. I'm glad we were able to turn this build into something because like the build I had over here was for a dream snap and it was covering that path up there. So I'm really happy we were able to fix it and basically still use that build, just moving around a bit. I like the little campsite area. I like the way it leads into Maui's little lagoon. Really happy about that. And then let's see if the transitioning works. So this is where I'll put the snuggly duckling. And then over here is Flynn's house. I like how jungly and like cluttered it is. It's very nice. Except you do run into a few things where your camera might go through something, but that's okay. I like Flynn's house. I'm gonna add a little wagon back here. I think that'll look nice. And then this little rustic clock. I like that. I might add some seating here, but for right now, I really like it. And then over here, we'll add another house here somewhere, but I don't know what I'm gonna do here, house-wise. And then over here, we have Rapunzel's tower, which is kind of hard to see. I might... Here, hold on. I might clear up a little bit of this just so we can see it a little better. And then maybe we just add a few things like that, and then... I don't know, this and this. There we go. Okay, I think, I mean, either way, her tower is hard to see because it's so tall, but I do like this. And I like it with her lights. Do you think I'm gonna get rid of the lights here, actually? This is what I mean. I have to run through it to know for sure if it's gonna work or not. I do feel like this needs to be pushed back a little bit if possible. It is not possible to push that back. Okay. That's okay though. I do still like this. I want it cluttered because it's a jungle. Like, I want it to look like a jungle. So I'm okay with a little bit of the clipping. And you can still pretty much see her house. It's just a little more difficult, but it's a difficult build to see anyway because of how tall it is. And then over here, we have the windmill, and then it heads down into the lagoon again. I do really like this. And then this will head into Mirabelle's home, which we haven't done yet. I do, yeah. Okay, I do like this. I just need to fix a few things. Yeah, okay. We did very good. I'm very proud of us. To get this much done in 2 hours, like that's a whole biome except for 2 houses that I just have to add in later. And it looks really good from here. I like the clock tower being in front of Flynn's house like that. That looks really nice. Yeah, I like this. How many times am I gonna say that? But it's really cool. I do really like it. I didn't think I would enjoy decorating Eternity Isle this much. I thought I was gonna be like dreading this one when trying to get through it, but I mean, here we are. We did good and it looks beautiful. So thank you all so much for being here. This was a very long stream for us. I know it's only technically 2 hours, but again, usually I can only go about an hour, so this was a pretty decently long stream for us. I am gonna go take a break because my body is screaming at me. But thank you so much for being here. I wanted to thank you all for listening, for watching, just again for being here and interacting in any way you can, whether it's before or during stream or after stream. And thank you all so much. We are almost to 10 subscribers, which is really cool. So thank you so much for that. And I hope you all have a really good rest of your day. Thank you. Bye.